This is a video of Tract 10. I was just playing with the zoom there. I didn't know I could zoom while I was taking a video. Now I know. This is a video of Tract 10 at the Fiery Fork Conservation Area in Camden County, Missouri. I'm parked on the east side of the property. I'm parked right about where the easement road will be. The guys haven't installed it yet. You can see a little further to the east there is an existing road. That is a private driveway. That is not for our use. That's the neighbor's road. So you can actually get right to these properties in a truck or an SUV as it is right now. But we will be improving that in the near future. I'll go ahead and walk to the west. So obviously the east side of the property is open pasture, which is nice. This part hasn't been mowed for a couple years. We're just getting started mowing today. But it does have a nice area of pasture on the east. We go back to the west and we get into some nice timber. Looking into the timber. And back east toward the easement road. I'll go ahead and just start walking to the west, and I'll keep this running and we'll see what we can see. The property obviously seems to start off fairly level. It's fairly level here as we get into the timber, and then when we get back about 50 feet or 100 feet, it starts to slope down. But I can already see we've got some nice mature timber here on Tract 10. I've got the sun right in front of me today, so this video might come out a little on the dark side. If we were to walk all the way to the west side of this property, we would be at the Fiery Fork Conservation Area, which is 1,600 acres of conservation land that's open to the public for hunting and recreation. There are campsites with picnic tables and some bathrooms. If you bring your buddies out to your property and you get sick of them, you can send them over to the Fiery Fork and they can camp there. Also some river access to the Little Niagara River right at the Fiery Fork. But it gives you an awesome opportunity to set up your property the way you like it. Your cabin or your home or your campsite or whatnot, and then you have direct access into that 1,600 acres. This property directly borders the Fiery Fork. So you do have direct access into that, and I mean, you can explore that for as long as you want. That's a lot of ground. There are some different trails. And then at the end of the day or the afternoon, or if you get your deer, come on back to your own private property, spend the evening. This is kind of cool. This slopes down. I've never been on Tract 10 other than where I'm parked right now. But definitely some nice mature timber. You could have your cabin or your home or your RV in here in the timber. Super private, super peaceful. And since I've never been on Tract 10, I think I'll take advantage of this and walk down to the west a little bit and see what we can see. I can see some cedar trees down toward the bottom, so there might be a little glade area down there. I'll tell you in a moment. And it is a glade, a genuine Ozark glade, which is characterized by these rock outcroppings and the cedar trees. In a glade, these large rock outcroppings are so close to the surface that the hardwoods won't grow, but the cedars will. So yeah, this is cool. I didn't know this was here. And of course, since the hardwoods won't grow, the oak and hickory won't grow in a glade, they don't get shaded. So where we just came through a shady area, now we're out in the bright sunlight in this open glade. So that's pretty cool. This property has not been logged for decades. I was told when we purchased this land out here that the only trees that have been taken in anybody's memory were trees that were used for personal firewood by the farmer, the landowner. So there hasn't been any commercial logging for decades on this property. This looks like it continues to slope down as we head west. And actually this gets a little steeper. There might be a cool rock outcropping. I was trying to keep this video short because I'm a little pressed for time today, but I wanted to get the video. But man, when you see a little rock outcropping, you just kind of want to check it out. So I think I'll do that. We already found that glade, which was a pleasant surprise. The leaves are coming down today. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is neat. There's a natural rock outcropping with some little crevices. I can't really see back in there, but that's interesting. This would be, I guess you could call this a kind of a wet weather creek. It's dry right now, this ravine area. It looks like it slopes down a little further and then it probably levels out from what I can see. But if we were to keep going, we'd be in that Fiery Fork conservation area. I'll cut the video off here. But yeah, there's a lot more to see. We've only seen a small part of Tract 10. So bring some good shoes or some boots and you can hike all this good stuff. Or you can stay right there on the east side in that grassy area if you're not as adventurous. Once the leaves are off the trees, I suspect there will be a very nice view. I can see just a hint of it off to the west. That would be within the Fiery Fork conservation area, that knoll up there. So that is Tract 10 at the Fiery Fork conservation area. Kind of a unique property, really cool.